Here are the top breaking news for today, being on the 17th of July 2026. Politics and governance. Gbajabiamila slams 15 billion naira lawsuit over defamation. The chief of staff to the president, Femi Gbajabiamila, has filed a 15 billion naira defamation suit against Prince Adeniyi Adeyemi Matthew at the FCT High Court. The suit follows allegations that Gbajabiamila demanded a 48% kickback from a 27.3 billion naira take-off grant meant for a purported federal agency. INEC plans mock presidential polls for 2027. The Independent National Electoral Commission announced plans to conduct a mock presidential election and a comprehensive audit of its technology systems. These proactive measures aim to stress test their infrastructure to avoid a repeat of the technical issues witnessed in the 2023 general elections. Push for regionalism and state police reignite. Amidst ongoing constitutional amendment talks, civil groups like the GAP Parliament Nigeria have mounted heavy campaigns advocating for a complete restructuring of the nation. They are demanding a reversion to the regional framework to slash the cost of governance and the immediate implementation of state policing to tackle localized insecurity. Security. Kogi NECO abductees rescued. In a major operational victory, Joint Security Forces successfully rescued all students and principal and the National Examination Council official who were abducted during an attack on government secondary school Odo Ekina in Kogi State while exams were actively underway. NDLA declares meth kingpin wanted. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency has officially declared a suspected drug baron, Nnamuka Kelvin Uchenna, alias Odogu, and 3 advocates wanted. They were accused of operating a clandestine methamphetamine manufacturing laboratory and running multi-million naira illicit drug syndicates. Economy and businesses. Net foreign reserves surged to $40 billion. Central Bank of Nigeria CBN Governor Olayemi Cardoso revealed that Nigeria's net foreign exchange reserves have dramatically risen from roughly $3 billion at the start of current economic reforms to approximately $40 billion. This massive jump reflects significant improvements in external liquidity and shifting investor confidence. Tinubu signs crypto/visual assets executive order. President Bola Tinubu has signed the Presidential Executive Order on Visual Assets Coordination 2026. The order sets up a centralized visual assets office at the CBN to harmonize regulations, prevent fraud, and integrate cryptocurrency and digital assets with national security and financial goals. Corporate crackdown. The Corporate Affairs Commission (CAC) has officially deregistered over 100,000 companies across the country due to a persistent failure to file annual returns. health and education. Reps sound alarm on malnutrition costs. The House of Representatives has called for an urgent upward review of the national nutrition budget. Lawmakers revealed that several acute malnutrition is currently costing the country economy an estimated $2.5 billion every single year on lost productivity and healthcare strain. Senate presses FRSC bus bridging and hawking ban. The Senate passes an amendment to the Federal Road Safety Corps bill, introducing a stiff 50,000 naira fine for anyone caught hawking goods, trading, or bridging inside moving commercial buses, citing safety distractions for drivers. Infrastructure. Abuja City Walk and Africa's tallest skyscraper launched. Represented by Vice President Kashim Shettima, President Tinubu officially launched the multi-billion-dollar Abuja City Walk development project. The corridor has been granted free trade zone status to promote regional commerce, medical tourism, and luxury retail. Lagos-Ibadan Expressway upgrades approved. The federal government announced that President Tinubu has green-lighted the total construction of the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway using reinforced concrete pavements. Furthermore, the proposed Fourth Legacy Highway project is being extended by an additional 400 kilometers. Foreign affairs. US House presses shock bill to slash aid to Nigeria. The United States House of Representatives passed a spending bill that proposes to completely freeze or sharply reduce economy and security aid to Nigeria. The bill mandates that the US Secretary of State must clarify Nigeria is doing enough to combat anti-Christian violence before funds can be released. However, analysts note it still faces a step hurdle in the US Senate before becoming law. Technical aid volunteers return from Uganda. The Nigerian Technical Aid Corps welcomed back 15 professional volunteers after a successful deployment in Uganda, hailing the South-South diplomatic framework for expanding Nigerian soft power across Africa. Entertainment and celebrity. High society assets forfeited to FG. An Abuja High Court has ordered the final forfeiture of multi-billion naira luxury assets, including high-end exotic cars and rare jewelries belonging to prominent businesswoman and socialite Ms. Aisha Ashimugu to the federal government. Itel breaks records into home appliances. Smartphone giant Itel made its official debut in the Nigeria home appliance space today, launching its first ever smart air conditioner. The launch triggered widespread chatter across tech and entertainment spaces as inventory completely sold out within 8 hours of hitting the market. These are all the top breaking news for today, being the 17th of July 2026. So please join the live stream while we debate on every single policy and news headline concerning this present administration today, and while we also debate about who should the Nigerian people support to be the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria come 2027 general election. Take note that on Sunday we might probably have a match making on our live stream, and the live stream normally commences every day at 7 p.m. Nigerian time. Sometimes I come out as early as 6:30, 6:40, or even 6 o'clock daily. And then also take note that Nigeria has a diversity of different tradition, religion, culture, ethnic groups, and so on and so forth. Please do not promote hate in any of these categories, but instead let national peace and national unity, including national building, be your number one priority. I remain the bitter truth. No time.